A young model might have committed suicide.
We'll investigate suicides, Doc.
You don't investigate suicides?
Technically, no, but even the most obvious suicide is investigated by NCIS as a murder.
On a Marine base surrounded by cameras?
Yes. The stuff good mysteries are made of, Mr. Barlow.
The incident shocked the entertainment industry and entire nation. The sudden and gruesome death of supermodel and recent reality star Taylor Shane. The 25-year-old was found at approximately 6:10 yesterday morning, hanging atop a barrier fence at the Quantico Marine Base. Shane was at Quantico participating in hit reality show for Camp Babes.
I'll just fast forward to the good part.
Special Agent Gibbs, is the Marine Corps attempting to cover up how Taylor Shane died?
Interviews him.
The people have a right to know.
I don't care.
What were you thinking?
Give me a break, Jen. I wasn't even asked that question.
You're saying they did a hatchet job on you?
Yeah, are you saying you don't believe me? You were wrong the other day. Some things do change.
Part of our job is to make sure that they don't creatively edit our interviews,
That's
Jessica.
not maybe your job, Director. My job is to catch dirtbags.
The Marine Corps does not need any more bad publicity at this moment.
Supporting something called Boot Camp Babes? What did they think was going to happen?
The intention of the show was to represent that the Marines could be a life-changing experience.
Maybe in season 2. Are we done here yet? I have a dead girl downstairs and an investigation to run.
I've got an entire agency to run, and sound bites like these do not help when the budget's under review. Or maybe you'd like to go back to the days when we had to buy our own ammo to train on the range?
Okay, you would help fix this? Then get me that reporter's number.
You're going to apologize?
No. Ask her to dinner.
There's Ducky. Ducky looks good. There's the autopsy gremlin. There it is. Right there. That's my jacket.
Oh, that's McGee's jacket.
Didn't make a single broadcast. Wish I could say the same. You almost added about 10 pounds to me. Actually, that was your refrigerator, Groby. You think Gibbs watched the news last night?
I know the director did. He's been up in her office for the past half an hour.
Anyone else think they were more than just partners back in the day?
Hi, boss. We're just talking about Cagney and Lacey. It's a real good show. What we got?
Taylor Shane checked into the Los Angeles Better Health Center in August of '02 and then again in May of '03.
Publicist said it was an eating disorder, but the truth is it was heroin, cocaine,
PCP.
Bingo, boss. Friends have given several interviews over the years. They have blamed her drug problem mostly on the boyfriend, Noah Keller, son of Marshall Keller. Ooh, that guy owns half of Manhattan. The kids are loaded, too. Well, this kid was arrested for
is that my ship?
of illegal narcotics 3 times in the last 5 years, twice for cocaine, once for PCP.
Hyman,
Already on it?
that executive show guy, Crawley, got back last night?
Term is executive producer.
Whatever. Interview him. I want to know how this girl with a fistful of PCP in the middle of his reality show.
That guy dates supermodels?
They're shallow, he's wealthy, it's a perfect match. Isn't your family wealthy?
That's different.
Why?
You done?
My dad cut me off when I was 12. I had to earn all my dates the old-fashioned way.
Begging?
Please tell me that's my ship.
Too bad you're awake now.
Why?
Because now I can't go back to sleep.
Yeah, you can.
Hey, Abs, got some good news for you. I just talked to the director. Your new assistant starts Monday.
No,
Oh,
James.
thank God it is my
No,
ship.
I can't go through
I've been
that
lost
again.
on the
That-
this fucking planet.
That is so not funny.
No?
No.
What?
It was to me, kind of.
That is why.
Well, I know when her
Lay
Taylor
down, I'll be
screaming
quiet.
was in the wire the other night.
No, you won't. You're awake.
That's why I was thinking when he died. I doubt anyone could have heard anything.
I thought you were going to say
Becky, there were no signs of NVIDIA
Yeah.
from the body, and there were no
That's
traces of
the
PCP
thing.
in the lungs.
She took it orally.
But there were also no traces of the
I don't know
poisonous
why I
chemicals you
have
would find in something taken by pill.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing that's what it was.
It begins to spread. There were traces of PCP in her
I
stomach.
just didn't want to
There
go
was also
looking into
dextrose,
it. That's the
sulfate,
game.
riboflavin, and a bunch of other chemicals that are consistent with these.
But I shouldn't have to pass
Okay, which
because
one?
it keeps
That's
trying
what
to
I'm
take the
figure out.
$18.
It reminds me of Bill Nye.
Who?
And if I had the $18, I'd pay it. Because I really like this game, but it doesn't really look like I have to. Maybe. I hope not.
Although Lindsay was
Two things I know. One, I
There's
like
multiple games on
and two,
Xbox
her
Game
last
Pass that I love.
I'm like, if you're playing.
the clown cake.
Yeah, it's
Good work, Abs.
look at them flying around.
Everyone but you.
See, it looks like they're getting further away from the planet.
She committed suicide for a reason. I want to know why.
How the hell would I know?
You've been abusing her on and off camera for the past 2 months.
Oh, so it's my fault she decided to off herself?
I want to know what happened in this room last night.
Let's see. I went to bed. Natalie probably snuck off 2 or 3 times to the bathroom to throw up. And Taylor, well, she apparently decided to hang herself from a barbed wire fence. Anything else I can help with, Staff Sergeant?
You're a real piece of work, Preston. A sight. See you at the pull-up bars.
With pleasure. Is this bad time, Staff Sergeant?
No, man. Just count the days till this reality show is off of my base.
We need to speak with Thomas Crawley.
So do I, sir. That's not to be disturbed.
Girl died from a drug overdose while taping the show. Disturbing him is not a primary concern.
Taylor overdosed. No, what? That's why she chose to go on the fence, because she was most likely to lose.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she got the drug staff social. I know she gets the things in the past, but if anything she was she would be taking ass. Where's Carl? Staff social. He's just outside that.
Mr. Crowley. Mr. Crowley.
I'm sorry. Please. I was thinking about my daughter. Her death just...
Taylor Shane was your daughter?
But if you believe in Guardian when she was 15, we've been through a lot together, but
Were you aware that she had a drug problem?
Taylor's been clean and sober for over 2 years now.
She OD'd on PCP.
There's no way she would never go through that again.
Statistically, an addicts fall back in times of stress.
Eating on boot camp probably wasn't the best environment for her.
This entire reality series was Taylor's idea.
I've never seen her happier. She loved it here.
How did she get the drugs?
She didn't. The whole point of the show was to show that she wasn't that girl anymore.
Well, I'd say it backfired. Large time.
He's big time.
Get up! Let's go! Move! Come on, show me what you made of. Come on now, just 2 more!
I can't do anymore!
What did I tell you not to work? Cut it,
Taylor's the only one who took any of this marine stuff seriously. Well, you knew that. Right, Sarge?
Get the cameras out of here.
Was he here? Answer me, Hannah. My daughter's dead, Staff Sergeant, and she's responsible to do more than that. Hey, no one's doing anything around here for common now.
Who was he?
Noah Keller, Taylor's ex.
Noah Keller, he was here a couple of days ago. Big deal.
Did you know this?
Yes, sir. Mr. Crowley, it's we do it at serious.
I'll talk to you when they're done.
Be here, Tom. You don't ride for another 3 days. Kind of madness? Yes. I am not anything but no hair. Are you not? It's not for some.
It's pretty. Just like love. You know, I'm a big fan of the show. You guys are really beautiful. Great. The show. Excellent.
That's cute. Why didn't you tell me that Taylor's boyfriend you visited her? She was supposed to be something.
Well, you know, she's dead, so I don't think she'll mind.
He's not going to tell me I did it. He hates Noah. Thanks to the Taylor's drug habit. Was she using when she was here? Consider we're in a Marine boot camp? No, none of us used any drugs. No, we just came to talk to each other. That was the relationship with us. Taylor thought he was hallucinating. Someone gave her enough PCP to kill the three of you.
When was the last time you heard from Mr. Keller?
Hang up the phone again.
Boss, I'm on the phone with Noah Keller's accountant.
He's at the Cranston Motel in Trenton, Virginia, right outside the main gate at Cork.
How'd you track him down?
I got an urgent call from prison. His Amex records were in the fax machine, Mickey.
Come on. Specifically told her to email those. Millions of dollars? Superficial girlfriend, this is where he stays.
Oh, okay.
Show up in style. I'd rather slip on
Yeah. Noah Keller was in Quantico the day before Taylor Shane died.
Yeah. You see that? Don't bother, Mickey.
Young person's death is never easy, Riggy. But two in 24 hours.
Tragic. Easy done. Once he gave his girlfriend a health thrashing himself to death on the road by fence. These people can have everything and this
Fate often gone hand in hand with fatal addiction. Edgar Allan Poe, Keith Lee,
Kurt Cobain.
and the list goes on and on. There's been death for
I'm
24
not
hours.
real fucking.
That means he offed himself the same night his girlfriend would be. And the further around the mouth suggests a breakdown of the nervous system. Basically.
Yeah, possible, but not
I'm
probable.
so happy I tried to play again.
Pinpoint pupils, blue discoloration of the fingertips. I'd say his test was the result of nice.
Karen?
That was so
Not exactly.
It's time for us to realize that this just isn't meant to be. Please know that it was never my intention to hurt you. I will always remember the great times we've had. This is a dear job.
Postmarked 6 days ago from Quantico Post Office. Handwriting checks out.
Taylor Shane sent it.
Yeah. Noah Keller came by to chat about it.
Very Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, except the part where he feeds her a toxic clotting cake and kills himself.
This must have been a very difficult letter for her to read.
Probably harder for him to read. No one likes getting dumped by Postal Express.
Maybe he didn't listen. Relationships change. Some people don't know when to let go. I have to brief the CG of Quantico first thing in the morning on this, and I'd like you to be there.
Negative, but we have circumstances of social. We don't even have anything to tie the two deaths together yet.
I can't call the general and tell him we have nothing.
You know, was right up the letter.
Abby. Yeah.
Really.
So in most games,
It's pretty cool.
if they're like, alright, survey the area, they'll have you like scan one thing
They didn't have a card that
of
said,
each thing on the
sorry,
planet
I
and
almost
leave.
sent you to prison to flower shop.
You need at least like
Actually did send me to prison.
4 of the same
Well,
object
we're good.
in order to scan it 100% to actually like get
I don't know what to
your
say, Abby.
data.
Just say that you don't hate me.
And then
I could never hate you.
doing flowers
Anyone could ever hate
and
you.
animals right now.
Gave you black roses.
So you can really explore going through planets.
He tried to run over
I can explore a planet 100% by walking around scanning all the objects.
No, well, it was his
That's
living
awesome.
room.
That's cool.
My heart raced. Billy Bob had intimacy issues. Don't
The
forget
only
the water.
disappointing part about this game so far,
I thought they already worked it.
people told me it was multiplayer. Doesn't seem like it.
Concept, Mr. Palmer. Unfortunately for our guest here.
I'm sorry, I don't have my fan anymore.
My friend who went to NYU said this guy was New York. And he was almost legendary.
If he wasn't before, he most certainly is now.
And apparently you only hung out with models and A-list celebrities. This guy got the VIP treatment everywhere he went.
You're writing a gossip column?
Dude, I was just informing Dr. Mallard that...
How can he die?
Our initial assumptions were far from correct. When I examined him just now, I found fresh bruises on his upper back, the left shoulder. The x-rays indicated a severe fracture of the left scapula, and the clavicle was almost completely crushed.
He was in a fight.
Well, injuries of that nature, his left arm would be completely useless.
So what else shot him?
Well, Abby's tox screen showed that Mr. Keller had a blood alcohol level of 0.34. His heart was pumping so slowly that most of the heroin was never even metabolized.
He was passed out.
Yes, I'm afraid our young man.
Anything interesting?
What is man? What are these? They're peaceful. Biome swamp, frozen plains, mountains, and Savannah hills.
From Abby?
I thought this show was just mindless entertainment.
It's called research, Tony. And
Oh,
I'm
these are
merely
fun
looking.
Well, this is only the
They
beginning.
kind of look like ticks.
Before you know it, you'll be sitting at home, eating a large box of chocolates, watching the Food
Your
Network on your
pizza's slow,
50-inch
leave it
plasma.
We're not all so easily corrupted. Take McGee, for example. He's been raised in America his entire life, and he rarely turns the television on. Tell him, McGee.
Yeah, tell him, McGee.
Well, depends what you consider rarely. Might watch 20 minutes here or there.
Tell her what you do the rest of the time, Broby.
It's not TV.
He pretends to be a fairy in an online computer game.
That doesn't look good.
Keller didn't commit suicide, he was murdered.
What the hell are you two doing? Find out what. Hey, I gotta call you back.
Oops. Think I might have something.
Are you waiting for me to guess? Elf Lord?
Oh.
No, sorry.
Something came
I was searching through Helen Keller's cell phone records. The night that he died, he received 3 calls. 2 were from his business manager. The other was from Hannah Breslin.
I've known Noah since high school. We used to sneak into the limelight like every weekend.
That's that club in Chelsea.
Yeah, you been?
Actually, no, I saw it a while ago. Sounded like it was a pretty exclusive place.
Even as a kid, Noah seemed to know all the right people. I don't think he waited in line his entire life.
Money tends to open doors.
No, he didn't use his dad's money as a crutch.
Really?
Yeah, everyone always assumed that he was popular only because he was rich, and that was the reason he dated models.
I'm sure it didn't hurt.
No, women like Noah. I mean, most guys that come from money are womanizers whose life revolves around their car.
Were you and Noah Keller ever an item?
We dated on and off for a couple of years, but we sort of lost touch when he hooked up with Taylor.
When did he get involved with drugs?
People say he got her started, but it's not true. They both made that leap together.
Did you speak to him when he came to see
I'm gonna get
Taylor?
lost in this plane again.
No, he was drunk and really upset. But I called him later that night just to make sure that he was safe.
And it's not even a fun planet. It has gravity.
I just can't imagine what it would hurt him.
I like ones that have zero gravity. Because when I jump,
What are you doing?
I like to do like
I
one
just
small
stopped
step
by to
for
drop you
man
something off.
and one
Looked to
big
me like
step
you were
for
playing
this
agent.
game.
I left you 4 messages today.
Really?
I know I'm retarded.
I only got 3.
Caleb's death was a murder.
I'm fully aware of that.
It's something
As long as you know that.
It sounds like you do.
I have to know it. Only way I can
This
have
case
fun
is
with it.
getting more attention by the hour. I trust that you will keep me informed.
Trust is a two-way street.
What are you saying, Jethro? You don't trust me?
This planet has gravity like Earth. But you still can't breathe on it. And this bitch says it's
Of
livable.
course I trust you. Is that all?
For now.
I mean, technically
I can
it
save you the
is
trouble.
filled.
On today's channel
I'll say
6
who's down
News,
in it.
per Director Shepard's demands, Cynthia Sanchez issued a retraction on Monday's story. She was also forced to issue a public apology to one Leroy Jethro Gibbs.
Our director has friends in high places.
Something I can do for you, Officer Dunn.
Since you found something.
I looked through all the boot camp babe footage from the night Taylor Shane died. She was nowhere to be seen.
She knew where the cameras were placed, also knew how to avoid them.
Not all of them. A few minutes ago, I found this. This from a Quantico security camera that was placed on top of the mess. This video was taken about 2 hours before Taylor Shane died.
I presume not many people stroll around Quantico at 1 a.m.
Who's it ass?
My new enhancement program is booting up as we speak. Waiting for the chance to bust out this bad boy. This should clear up a bit.
Keep scanning. I'm sure there's something nearby.
Taylor was with Staff Sergeant Bennis.
When's Gibbs playing on story?
This is
Really?
I'm alone in a cold, dimly lit room. Just as the guy starts to zone out, bursts in the door and rifles off some
How is
questions.
this bitch not gonna help me
Call it
fight?
Rock the baby.
I see. It doesn't work.
Just watch. In a few moments, that door's gonna fly open, and this big bad Marine is gonna jump like a little girl. What the hell's with you, Denoso? I was just telling Ziva about your interrogation techniques. I'm not interrogating McManus, you are.
Oh,
Ooh,
I have to scan
thanks, boss.
everything
You know, I could
again.
use a little more prep time, but that's.
But I'm good on that
not
one.
talking to you, Denoso. He is all yours.
Bitch, I don't want you
Officer
adventuring
Dobby.
with me if you're not gonna help me.
You are aware that I've never performed an interrogation without inflicting some sort of pain.
I need ammo. That's what I do.
This footage was pulled
We're
from a
not on a
Quantico
planet where I
security
can
camera.
fucking go buy shit.
It was taken at 0117.
Where Taylor Shane was murdered.
It's an interesting technique. She doesn't want to tempt herself.
Tell me what you know.
Staff Sergeant.
Okay, if I dip, man. Promise
So
to
now,
I quit.
mission.
We're both addicted to nicotine.
Supermodel who spits tobacco.
She smoked. That's against the rules of boot camp.
So you supplied her with your snuff there?
Yes, ma'am.
And junk food?
Sometimes.
And the midnight walks? You did that with every girl? Staff Sergeant?
Nope. Just Taylor.
The walks around
We didn't want
seems
anybody to
realistic
find
as
out about us
fuck,
until the
too.
show ended.
Find out what?
This is the worst defense imaginable. Alone with a guy like this. Can you watch that? Well, it's absolutely. Models date guys like George Clooney or guys with George Clooney's bank account, or of course the actual George Clooney, but not guys like this. I don't think guys like this. Definitely not guys like this. Maybe Hey, Marines.
I didn't say that. I mean,
I would never say that.
you thought I meant Marines.
Yeah, kids. Right there. I just got some.
Hey, you're a lot of help.
Taylor was nothing like her reputation. She was normal, like a regular girl. I know it sounds weird, man, but I fell in love with her the moment I met her.
She felt the same way?
We were gonna get married once the show ended. She was done with modeling. She was sick of the whole lifestyle.
The reason you failed to mention you were with her a few hours before she died.
Would have believed me, ma'am. Hell, it was my life. Barely believe it myself.
I believe you.
You do? So I'm free to go.
No. I think we would charge you with murder instead.
You said you believe me, ma'am. I would never, ever have done anything to hurt her.
What about the man who supplied Taylor with the drugs that killed her? Noah Keller. Answer the question, Staff Sergeant.
I'm not feeling too
This is the final fortune of Taylor Shane.
Could not imagine which way to go.
I could.
She planted herself in a barbed wire fence. What could possibly be worse?
My top three are falling with Chipper, Johnny, and Melvin being eaten by a shark.
Guessing you've thought about this before.
On and off for the last 25 years.
No, I read a statistic says you're more likely to be struck by lightning than attacked by a shark.
Now if you're a seal.
Yeah, that's...
Stain on Taylor's clothes. Most are blood, mud, rust, and smoke. Yes, this stain here at the collar has traces of PCP.
You are entering United Colony space.
The PCP was placed in the clowny cage. Slaves in
Scan complete. Clear to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jefferson.
Sit down, Staff Sergeant.
I believe Officer Duffy asked you to sit down. You did this to me! You're trying to destroy me!
Guys, you're crazy, boss. He's ODing on PCP. Get a medical team in here, DeNozo. Where'd you get the chew, Sergeant? Sergeant! You've been drugged.
What are you doing right now?
This is what I would call some serious stuff. The Staff Sergeant's chew was laced with 400 milligrams of PCP. A typical hit for a user would be between 7 and 10 milligrams.
I mean, it's juiced.
What are his chances? It depends on how much PCP he ingested. How long was he hipping? That long, huh? Let's just hope he has better luck than Taylor Sheen.
Thank you.
I have a
Staff
feeling
Sergeant
today's
McMahon is stable at the false steps.
Hey, Prince.
I was told to lift 2 plate prints. One matches Staff Sergeant McManus.
And the other?
No owner yet, but it does match a print lifted from Noah Keller's syringe.
Whoever killed Taylor killed Keller. What's that for?
It's a fingerprint, kid.
Why?
Someone tried to kill Staff Sergeant McManus.
His chewing tobacco was laced with PCP. Whoever did it left a print on the can.
The same person who murdered Taylor Shane.
Whoa, you think it was this?
Well, we know it was one of you.
You're as jealous of her, Hannah. You're the one who introduced her to Keller.
Me? Jealous of a crackhead? Please, Tom, you're stretching it a bit.
But why would we? That doesn't make any sense.
Taylor Shane was one of the Staff Sergeant. Yeah, right. Got to be joking. No, we're not. I'm taking the place here. Listening.
We don't need it. We're ready to go.
You have time to meet up your sister with your son. Look to me.
Nope. Got yours too. Yeah, remember that time you drove your SUV through the front of the limelight? Look, what is this? I love Tim. Wait a minute, I'm not giving you permission to take my fingerprints. I'm going to talk to my lawyer first. You're under arrest.
You didn't want Taylor to give up her career to marry a Marine, but you couldn't stop her.
Too bad she was 15 too.
You killed your own daughter.
It was an accident. What was I supposed to do? She was going to throw her life away. Be some jarhead's housewife.
Thanks, Tom. What's so funny, honey? The ratings of this one.
It's even up.
You really find her attractive?
Oh, yeah. It's a matter of opinion. How can I be wrong? Exactly. It's a matter of you having the wrong opinion.
Why don't you two just agree to disagree?
She got her. I don't suppose you want this. I'll get back. Yeah, this is your flowers are done. Two warriors square.
I had plans with the gates.
Back up. McGee?
No, he was with me and I was making dinner.
Why would you make McGee dinner?
I like to cook.
You cook.
Jimmy seems like it.
Tom, have you ever been to your place and you're cooking dinner for McGee and the autopsy ground? At what point did the earth come up with that?
Perhaps not, Tommy. What's wrong with that picture?
Containers on the dock. Clear.
Custom seal's been broken.
Tommy! I think we've just been screwed in here, Tony.
The term is bolted.
Some difference. stupid.
Good idea.
Yes, taking up a defensive position inside a metal box. Yes.
You're not panicking on me, are you?
I don't panic. This is me.
An hour and a half.
Or 4.
I'm not getting any reception.
Okay.
How about you?
I'm wrong.
I noticed that earlier. But on your phone, there are bars.
Don't you have anything better to do than correct my English?
Like what?
Like getting us out of this box you trapped us in?
Okay, first of all, this is not my fault. Second of all, I like dark, tight spaces.
Unless, of course, we insist on some form of commitment.
I was referring to my childhood bedroom.
Hmm.
It looks like our smugglers have removed most of the cargo, so they're probably not coming.
You should inspect your ship for heat.
We're still locked in a box. Freezing to death.
Somebody might have heard the gunfire.
Yeah, well, if they did, they'd be here right now.
Ooh, you know what we could do? Fire a couple of rounds out of these ventilation shafts. Maybe someone will hear us.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they didn't hear the massive firefight. So let's just waste the little ammunition we have. You know what? You're brilliant. Genius.
Sarcasm is the refuge of a shallow mind. What do you suggest we do?
I suggest we bust out of here now.
Okay, Bugsy. I'll take care of the security guard and I'll go through
Hey,
the
this
front
is
gate.
not funny. It's not funny.
What we need to do is relax and remain calm and wait.
For what?
Leeches every couple landings.
For them to come in
Cause
with
plenty of havoc
reinforcements?
if left unchecked.
For Gibbs. Trust me, he'll find us.
Okay.
The question is, will it be before we freeze to death?
Our intel was wrong, Gibbs. The container isn't filled with small arms, it's a shipment of explosives.
C4?
Worse, unexploded KMDU cluster bomblets.
From where?
Iraq. Al-Qaeda base gets 50 cents a day in the white bombs. Most of them end up dead. The lucky ones crippled. These bomblets are highly unstable.
Yeah, I'd say that's worse.
French intelligence out of Dakar believes they may have been loaded onto a Senegalese ship last week.
Last week? Why are we just hearing about this today?
You ever work with the French, Gibbs?
Yeah, sometimes.
Then you know what I'm up against.
I've got 2 agents down at the docks. I need more than they may have been loaded on a Senegalese ship, Tom.
We're working on it, Jethro. Just tell your people to be careful.
Where are they now?
Tony said that they were relocating. What? So they had new intel? You waiting for me to say please? I couldn't really make it out. The phone reception was already hinky before I lost them.
Well, unloose them. I don't want them touching anything without a bomb squad present.
Pinch me now. Another crate of movies. Look at them all. It is a crate full of DVD players.
Ooh, let's not forget the battery-operated generators in the
what can I do for you?
machines.
I'm open to all things cinema.
Okay, no
They're
problem.
East Indian, Bollywood. No subtitles.
It's low in the list of genres I know, but extremely babe-heavy. Where are the small arms? I mean, why would they shoot at us over copies of Cooch Cooch Hoda High?
Does it matter? We need to get out of here, Tony.
Yeah, I heard that the first 50 times you said it. Hey, you're not claustrophobic, are you?
No.
Because I'm telling you, that would be another nail in the shoe of my day.
What if we blow a hole at the bottom of this door near where the bolt is?
Pourquoi?
It might enable us to jam something under and force it open.
Not liking it. Firing a bullet in here, it's bound to As I was saying, there's a good chance the bullet might ricochet and kill one of us.
Sorry.
Why are you on top of me?
I'm protecting you, Tony.
Don't.
Well, you didn't seem to mind when we were under cover.
That might have something to do with the fact that you were naked.
Perhaps if it were warmer in here.
Let me rephrase the question. Why are you still on top of me?
My last contact with them was here, the North Expansion. They were checking out a West African cargo ship that pulled in 2 days ago.
What about the GPS stuff in their phones?
Well, see, that's the strange thing. We have cell phone reception is bad around the docks, but their GPS chips should not be affected. They run on separate satellite networks, and we should be able to pick them up anyway.
Should?
I'm sure you can
For
find
some reason, we can't. Phones could be turned off. Chips could be disabled. They could be in a structure that is blocking the GPS signal.
Like the hold of a ship?
Possibly. You know, I'm thinking that they might be waiting to get into a better cell reception area before calling in.
Maybe. Doesn't cut it, McGee. You should have let me know.
I know. See, the thing is, you were busy, boss. You were in the restroom.
You ever had a conversation in the head, McGee?
One time I did. The person that I was talking to, they were so distracted with my shoes, they kind of... Sorry, I should have let you know.
Don't apologize. It's a sign of weakness. Let's find him. The Nozo blows both his arms off. This doesn't make any sense.
Maybe this isn't the container they used to smuggle their weapons.
This is the only container that wasn't sealed. The rest of them are closed.
They offloaded them already?
Might explain how they got automatic weapons.
We're missing something.
Besides war?
See that, David? Does this space seem different to you?
Define different?
Does it seem smaller than the outside dimension? Usually containers are 40 feet long. This one's only 34 on the inside. Somebody's been doing renovations.
Plywood. Not bad. I can almost forgive you now.
For what?
For locking us in this box.
Ladies first.
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost.
Arabic script.
What does it say?
This Enda, handle with care. Caution. Explosive weapons. Yes.
And, what does this say?
A death to America.
Right. You think what I'm thinking?
Perhaps. If it involves a violent, painful death.
So why are we open?
There's a one, maybe one.
Listen, if this thing goes off.
This is not.
I feel
No, I was gonna say. The life of that one meaning if you slept with
how many credits.
I have a lot on my plate right now.
Of course.
You don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day. And who exactly are you?
Up an inch.
No visible wires. Proceed. Oh my God.
Oh, I didn't expect to see that.
Constellation. As indeed elusive and mysterious
More than enough
constellation.
to bankroll.
Oh, wow.
One hell of a
I
terrorist
used to
stuff.
read stories about
These
you guys
DVDs,
when I was a kid.
We're just decoys
Wow.
to get through customs.
This is perfect. Kismet, really.
I'll tell you what.
I have a business
get outta
proposition
here?
for you that could help us both out. Very
It's gonna
lucrative.
have to be a fake house because these are counterfeit.
How can you tell?
Treasury ran a
You're
workshop
a
with
law
us
and order
first.
type? Oh, this is
Freshly
perfect.
printed.
Your
This
treasury
job
prints millions
is
every
literally
day.
serving justice.
So to countries
Gal
like
Bank
Syria
is
and
the
North
Green
Korea.
Party, and if you
$100
help
bill hasn't been
me,
redesigned since
you help all of
'96,
us.
which makes it very vulnerable to this kind of counterfeit.
Good.
Still, that doesn't explain how
Great.
you know they're fake.
Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world credit analysis, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates.
Our money doesn't smell.
Well, it's a tough field.
Here.
And what I need is a ringer. Someone that can collect some of our top
Give her a
delinquent
little
offenders. What I need is you. You work with me.
That smells
The
like
fee
stale
you
alcohol
get
and...
will be huge.
Your armpit. Point is, it doesn't smell like ink.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we got a Galaxy-class car and took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam. And Dieter Maliki jumps system. He's holed up in a literal shack in the middle of nowhere. Can you believe it? The job is simple.
Impressive.
Get Dieter to
But
pay.
irrelevant, real or
We
not.
don't want him dead. We don't want him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen.
The people checked in with me at 7:06. Nozo and David, right? They're surveilling containers for illegal contraband from West Africa.
You may need to leave.
They're staked out by the
Scare
dock
him.
on the
Nothing
North
illegal.
Exchange.
Just
Not
talk
anymore.
to him.
Well, they changed their posts.
Don't
Now,
listen to
I
any
gotta
sob
tell you
stories.
something. I made it very clear
Any
to them
job I
that
give
any
you, I
change of
guarantee
plans goes
there's
through
not
this
some
office.
poor sick aunt that
Where are they
needs
now?
credits for
Well, that would be the purpose of this
These are
visit, Mr.
scoffers,
Lake. We lost
scum,
contact.
flagrantly
So, for all we know,
violating the
they're
terms
wandering
of
around
their
somewhere
Gal
lost.
Bank
My
agreement.
people don't get lost.
Agent Gibbs, this is one of the largest ports on the East Coast. Believe me, it happens all the time.
Yes,
That's it, sir.
we're not the only ones
We
looking
got two
for it.
missing feds.
And
Take
you
a
don't
team
dome
and
up on
sweep
a
the
dust
sectors
bowl
by the North
unless you're
Expansion. Call me
serious
when you
about
find
dodging
it.
your
You're welcome to
civic
wait here while we locate.
responsibilities.
Mr. Lake, it would be helpful if we could review
I'll
the
send
security
over
camera
all the
footage.
Yeah, sure. I have one of my techs work on
Decided
it.
to take a break from exploring to collect some data.
Arms shipment.
Not exactly
What shit?
Constellation
We're gonna
ready
have to lock it down
pastime,
and search a container
but
by
I'll follow your
container.
lead.
Our intel indicates that it
I
might be
hate to
civil.
end on this note,
Mike,
but not
you don't
everyone's
have
a
any
straight
idea.
air.
No.
You cut a deal
Any
with
idea how
Dieter.
busy we are here?
Honestly, I
Right
have
now,
no
I've
way of
got
knowing.
3 ships
Don't
sailing
expect
under the
any
Senegalese
more jobs from
flag.
me.
2 more coming in on
Best of
Thursday.
luck. I believe in
How
you.
accurate your intelligence? Do you guys know how many intel bolos I get in 1 week? And how many of them turn out to be false alarms? I'm gonna need more than chatter before we disrupt the port.
Yeah?
Together
Well, I
we
need to
can
find my
really
people.
make a difference.
Abby.
You always like that?
Yeah,
Right.
pretty
Small home in the Olympus system, right? There's a balance on that property. Argos Extractors negotiated a very fine loan for you.
Counting
There are
your
weekly
riches, King
payments,
Cole?
but if you miss a payment, no big deal.
King
It's a
Cole had
pay-as-you-go
very
type of affair. But I think we'd all be happier if you dealt with the mortgage one way or the other.
Thanks. You made me lose count again.
Good. Now you can put yourself to good use.
Doing what?
Helping me set up this defensive perimeter.
Actually, I was warming to your earlier idea of getting us out of here.
I mean, you
We
won't be
burn
let
these
into your
bills.
house without
Well, that's
paying.
smoking away some
But
time.
no ding to your record if you let the
Look up.
property sit.
Heat rises.
Honestly,
right?
it's
So the
almost
smoke
like a locked-in
is
rental.
going to go out through these
Pretty standard
ventilation
for some
slots
mining
and draw
outfits.
attention to our position. Not to mention the added
Certainly.
benefit.
So there are
That's heat
2
production.
ways to take care
Are
of
you
a loan for
serious?
good.
Well, it makes more sense
One's
than
easy.
firing a
Just
gun
pay off the
inside a
balance,
metal
and the house
box.
is yours,
Now,
free and clear. And you are one very happy new homeowner.
Don't worry
The
about
other
it.
option, less ideal,
Worst thing that can happen is
is
it gets a
just
little
walk
smoky.
away and we foreclose on the property.
He's kind of fun.
It's a little crazy, actually.
That is a chunk of change, to be sure.
Okay, well, it's a little more.
But we don't do partial
Whoa, hey,
payments.
that's a lot of
Sorry,
fire.
it's
There
in
we
the
go.
contract.
Out the ventilation
If you get the
shaft.
money, though, we're happy to settle the mortgage for good. You have a good day.
It's okay. It's okay.
I can barely hear you, Gibbs. Where are you?
Norfolk Port Authority. They're sending over surveillance.
Surveillance what?
Videos. I want you to look at this
Really
morning.
make a difference.
North Expand and 3.
For what exactly?
Anything of Tony and Ziva.
Tony and Ziva aren't here, Gibbs.
I
We
know
have to
that,
try.
Abby. We're
Every time
Are
someone
they
skips
missing?
out, those credits just don't go away. Those are credits
on,
that could have
okay?
been
I got
a loan
another call
for a
coming
mom
in.
and pop trying to start a hydroponic farm.
Abby, she too.
Or they could take a bite out of our share prices. I mean, all sorts of retirement funds pay out a little less. I know it seems, well,
You know what
hopeless.
codec they use for
But what we
encoding
do
the video.
matters.
What happened to Tony and Ziva?
Absolutely. We make sure that true collection.
Promise me.
Certainly. So there are two ways. One's easy. Just
Okay,
the other
transfer's complete. Copy of all of our security footage since the time that your agents arrived. Where are the Senegalese ships docked? Here's 5 Alpha, 3 Tango.
Absolutely.
And,
Take all the
I
time
want to
you
see
need.
him. Then that means we go in.
Yeah, no.
Definitely your worst idea yet.
No, my worst idea was challenging a date to an oyster eating contest.
The air in here is nice.
Ooh, I like you.
Sure. So, riddle this, Batgirl. There's one wrangling invite to dinner
Sergeant
at your
Union's looking
place.
for reliable people to help the guard.
Feel a little left out, Tony?
Contact him if you're interested. We'd all
I
appreciate
can
it.
understand. He's a good guest. I bet he brought a bottle of wine.
And dessert.
Yeah, big surprise there. But Palmer, I've had more stimulating conversations with cats.
I like him. And he was very helpful to me.
Yeah.
Do you like him?
I used to play piano. My mother forced me to take lessons from this woman who used to hit me with a ruler every time I made a mistake.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something?
You any good?
Hey there. Always
Yeah,
nice to
she
see a
was.
new face. First time in New Atlantis?
I need you to resample the histopathology for me.
Oh boy.
Something wrong?
I didn't mean for you to take it personally.
Why does
It's
he
just
do that, Ducky?
something to say to customers. Break the ice.
Gibbs.
Listen.
Why does he withhold?
You just relax. Make yourself
He
comfortable.
wants me to check the
You're
Norfolk
welcome to
Terminal
stay
security
as
video
long
for
as you
Tony and Ziva.
No,
Did I
it's
work for
probably
you,
nothing.
new guy?
Oh no,
Let me know if there's anything.
it's
I-
something. Gibbs can smell the rotten cabbage in the middle of the pile.
Well,
You think
that's
Tony
what
and
I'm here
Ziva are
for.
in trouble?
What'll it be?
I'm thinking that's what Gibbs is thinking.
Then we do have cause for concern.
Very well done, darling. But where are we going to put the divan? Actually, you know, it looks pretty good. I particularly like your firing slots.
Of course, against automatic weapons, it'll disintegrate in 30 seconds.
Yeah. What is it about danger and uncertainty that makes me feel so
Catch you later.
hungry? I'd kill for a pizza right now. What?
Still keep the truck moving. It's all right to admit you're scared.
You've obviously never seen a Steve McQueen movie.
Why must you relate everything in life to your stupid movies?
That's your problem. You have no fantasy life.
Oh, you could be no wrong.
Yeah, really? Okay, then throw one out there. Let's hear this vague fantasy.
It concerns you.
I'm all ears.
And a silver wrestler.
Alright, let's get this straight into
You
space.
see, it's all about hot women and brave men to you. And you can shut it down.
That's not true. I like a lot of deep movies. Pick a genre, any genre.
Okay, best dating movie.
Night of the Living Dead. Okay. Tom Jones. Eating as sex.
Best sex movie.
Body Heat. Kathleen Turner. Smart. I like the whole sweaty chairs through glass doors.
Yeah, I prefer the air conditioner on. And if anybody threw a chair through my door, I would probably shoot them.
Did you just reveal something about your sex life?
Obliquely.
It's not, because you never talk about yourself. Why is that?
Maybe I like a little privacy.
Yeah, I understand, but we could die here. Yeah, or in a cold metal box. So give me something. Happiest moment. Most embarrassing. First time you realized Daddy wasn't perfect.
We're being lifted by a forklift.
You can find a vehicle, Keith. On it. time's that ship scheduled to get underway? They're still offloading, so sometime tomorrow afternoon. Hey, boss, I found it! It's locked.
Find him, Mickey. Spread out. How many times do these containers come and go in a given day?
I stock thousands.
You know what this is?
That's a blood trail.
Still think this is just chatter, Link?
What
do you got, McGee?
You are cleared to land. Enjoy your stay at Sidonia.
Now this is where the blood trail stops, boss.
You mean starts?
Yes, that's what I mean. Now I broke the area into 4 sections. Area 1, over here, where all the action seems to have been centered, we recovered 3 different types of brass. It's been one hell of a gunfight.
Yeah, well, bet Tony and Ziva thought so, McGee. Yeah, they were right here.
Well, we recovered the other 2 types of brass from over there where the blood trail started. Back there.
They were caught in the crossfire.
Oh, look, boss. You don't think they're... Should we put divers in the water, or...?
They're not in the water.
McGee, if they're in the water, they'd be dead. If they were dead, I'd know, but they're not dead.
All right, my people have been rounding up dock workers. So far, no one's heard any kind of fire.
I want to find out if there are any other containers here.
Yeah, we'll compile a manifest of every container offloaded from the ship. If it left the port, we'll find it.
If not,
What do you asking me? To search every container still in port?
no, I'm ordering you. Make it happen, McGee.
They shot him 3 times.
At least I got one of them, though.
Can I ask where they are?
Not if you're expecting an answer.
What does your gut tell you?
Tell me about this guy.
25 to 35 years old, mortally wounded. He was able to run about 50 yards before a massive loss of blood brought him down. Someone dragged him in here. Foreign born.
Got his ID?
No, dental work. No caps or crowns. Work is primitive. And I thought England was bad.
Third world?
I should say so. Or something else you may be interested in. His hands are soft, no discernible callousing.
He's not a dock worker.
Well, I'll know more when I get him back. You'll find them, Jethro.
Question or statement, Doc?
More of a prayer.
You know, under normal circumstances, this would be considered fun.
Yeah, well, I can't tell where we're going.
No. There's 3 ways we're gonna get there. Train,
That's quaint. We could be like the homos in those old movies.
or both. Homos. That would be my 3rd choice.
Ship?
That was my 2nd choice.
Things without food or water? Sounds like a truck.
That's my 1st choice. Hey! Let us out of here!
Stop it!
Stop. Okay. Maybe if I fired a shot out of here, they'd know that we were in here.
That's not a good idea. It's not a good idea.
Okay.
Assuming whoever's driving doesn't know we're here. If they do, they can't leave the port if there's a ward. They'll take us back inside and they'll deal with us first.
Right. Okay. I have a plan. We build a time machine.
We could leave a trail.
Sorry, Gretel, I left all my breadcrumbs back at the office.
It's a good thing we've got all this dough.
I'm starting to get really freaked out here, Gibbs. I found Tony and Ziva on the port video, but I don't think it's enough.
It's all right, Ems.
I feel like I'm failing them, and I...
Just take us through. Start with Pier 3.
Okay, are you getting this ship, Keith?
Yep, transmission is good.
All right. The car pulled up at 7:57. They got out, and then they leave 2 minutes and 32 seconds later.
Anyone else in the car?
No.
Okay, that's okay. Stick with that. I'm gonna see if the reception's any better. Nothing. What we need is a better antenna. Any kind of wire would work. Any kind of conductor, really. Okay, connect this. Attach it to the end of the antenna and slip it out of the slot.
Sometimes a vertical. The wire can't dangle.
Well, we need to stiffen it, see?
I've heard that before.
Work with me here. We can slice the spines off these DVDs and sandwich it in between. Okay?
Yes. I still need something to reflect off.
Side of the container.
The angle needs to be precise, Joe.
The response I'm looking for here is cool, Tony.
I'm saying it might work.
This is all over. We're gonna watch Cooch Cooch on
This is where it gets disturbing. It's like looking at an Escher print. I was able to isolate 4 segments. At 8:16, I had them getting out of the north expansion sector. Then at this point, they walk out of frame. Another camera picked them up at 8:19. You see them here, and then here, and they have their guns drawn. The problem is there's another container blocking the camera. Now, look at the bottom left corner of your screen.
Boss, that's our dead guy.
I ran his photo and I got a positive ID gives. Interpol identified him as Moussa Senghor, a Senegalese citizen. He's on the International Terrorist Watch List.
Boss, Moussa Senghor has ties to Wilson NDIE. He's
Al-Qaeda money man. Financed the attack on 4 Valley nightclubs last year. It's a good job, Abby.
The bad news is, he wasn't alone. There's no ID on him, Red.
What else you got, Ab?
Just this. They shot the camera.
Abby, can you rewind it and pull back to the wide angle? You freeze it there? Also, I think I know what happened. These are the crime scene photos from the dark, and this is from a security camera taken earlier. The container by Ziva is missing. If they were in a crossfire.
They took cover inside. Abby, put another cat out on my tab.
Just one, Gibbs?
You haven't found him yet.
How's it coming?
Fingers aren't working.
You want me to do it?
I got it. Just give me one of your little hair squinchy things.
The drill spiky.
Now I just gotta figure out how to attach this thing to the cell phone.
We may not need to. We now have several $100,000 out there floating around. It's a matter of time before they find us.
The symbol's from the company that uses this type of container. I tell you, Gibbs, the problem is, without a tracking number, I can't tell you where the hell this one went.
Forget.
We got 6 teams covering the gates out of the port. They're intercepting each container with those markings.
What about the rest?
Used by this same company? Approximately 862. Well, they're spread out all over the complex. It would take days to search them.
Have to. Like, how much does one of these things weigh?
I don't know. About 5 tons.
Can't imagine they're easier to move.
Oh, of course not. There's only 2 ways. Crane or a top-loader forklift. Oh, there's no crane in range of the crime scene. So it had to be moved by a top-loader. And we only have 10 of those with maybe 20 qualified operators to drive them. Kristen, get me a list of all the top-loaded forklifts that operate in the Northeast Expansion today, plus I want names of all the drivers. We find that forklift, we find him moved in.
We're backing up. Done?
Just gotta figure out how to attach it.
I may be able to help you with that. What?
Friction burns.
Yeah, what difference does it make?
It doesn't. I'm just wondering how you got them.
If you live long enough, maybe I'll tell you something.
You know, I can only take it 2 ways. Were you and McGee and Palmer playing Twister last night?
It's got to be
What's a
something
twister?
useful out here.
I don't know. Dreams you're having.
If you're gonna make that phone call, that was the right time to do it.
The grooves match. All 3 rounds that you pulled toothless downstairs came from Tony's weapon. And none of the blood samples taken from the dock matched Tony or Ziva's blood type. I think you're gonna be okay. Tony is only one of our very best agents, and Ziva, she's basically a trained killer, right? I mean, she can take care of herself. And I got a direct link to 4 different GPS satellites. Either of them get in area of reception again, bam. We got her. I really don't think that there's any reason to worry, Ducky. They're gonna be fine. I need you to tell me they're gonna be okay.
Of course they are.
I want every building swept room to room. Start with the vacant ones first. Cell reception's unreliable in the area, so all movement will be coordinated by radio. Tactical frequency is 2 and minutes 4. Go, fine.
Hey, get. I only have 2 top loaders working the North Expansion today. One here, here's 7 offloading the ship, and the other one is at an auxiliary warehouse. Now, the driver should still be with the rigs. I'll send some of my people.
We got it. Let's roll, McGee.
You understand that gibberish?
What's he saying?
Now they're discussing letting us go over the best way to murder us. It's a complicated plan.
Well, I'd go with number 2.
Me too. Get any reception?
Negative. I'm gonna have to stick this antenna out of one of the ventilation slots.
Over here! Come out of the container! Now!
What was that? Speak up!
I said come out now, woman! Come out! Now! And we will come in. What is your answer?
This.
She shot me! She shot me!
Make your call. We only have a couple of minutes now.
I think we turn up here past the Snacks World warehouses.
Thanks, McGee.
Well, boss, maybe you can slow down a little, like right
Yeah, kids.
Tony!
Boss, it's a long story, but the really short version is that we're trapped in a container with millions in phony U.S. bills in some port building.
Coming in.
Broken, Denozo, say again.
You're hearing them.
It's a trail of money.
Money?
Tony, get down! They're coming again!
Denozo, keep the damn phone on. Abby will find you. See if you can get him back on that thing.
I knew it was me. I knew they were alive. Okay. See a second. Now feel. No! I lost him again.
But there they are, on the map.
No, that's just a general fix. Means they're somewhere within a 500-meter radius. I have 1 more second. I couldn't.
500 meters is better than we were a moment ago. You better tell Gibbs.
Through to Gibbs or McGee.
Did you try them through the port security office?
It was, just meant to do that.
Port security.
I need to speak to Special Agent Leroy Jethro Gibbs, please.
He's not here right now, but
I can pass a message to him over the radio.
We've got a GPS fix on our missing NCIS aid.
Hold on. Hey, they got a fix on the missing feds. Where are the feds?
They're on the south side, within a 500-meter radius of warehouses 1 through 4.
Okay, hey, thanks.
Not a fool around you.
Shit, but it doesn't matter.
Maybe it doesn't matter.
How come it doesn't comfort me?
We found your money. Ceasefire or we start burning. We are burning. Stop! What are you performing? Surrender! And throw out your weapons!
Not us, you idiot!
No! I think not. There's $50 million in there. You'll be dead before you can burn half of it.
He's got a valid point.
We just have to stall long enough for Gibbs to find us.
I just need to talk to my partner about that for a second.
Yeah, it's a solid copy, Lake. We're heading up right now.
These warehouses are about 2 clicks from the ocean. Make a left past these loading docks. See that? That guy back there?
Yeah, McGee, the one stuffing money in his pockets.
Yeah, I didn't steal it, I swear. I found it. Where? There was a container truck that had money just flowing out of that.
Which way? Which way?
That way.
Let's go.
Boss sets the wrong direction according to the GPS fix.
According to Denozo, he said follow the money.
This is your last chance! Come out or you die!
So about those friction birds.
I'm absolutely positive we're going to die.
I got 2 minutes.
Hey, Tony. I'm sorry I didn't invite you to dinner last night.
Wait! Port security! Get your hands in the air! Get on your knees! Do it! Agent Denozo, Agent DeVee!
Late?
You had a lot of people worry, let me tell you.
Where's Gibbs?
He's on his way. Hey, do me a favor. Cover him while I radio for some help.
We don't have to found them.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. Come on, Wilson, get up. Get the money. Get it into the van. Quickly! We don't have a lot of time. Hurry up! This is over. The woman is mine. We'll see, Wilson. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't know if they're going to be alive then. You know, you two almost cost me $15 million.
Actually, by now it's more like 10 or 12.
We've learned some of it.
You think this is funny?
Not me personally.
But I do. Drop it.
Hey! What the...
You two okay?
No. If you gentlemen will excuse me.
Where are you going?
I've been locked in a box all day. The ladies' room!
You missed a little spot by my left ear there. I do it myself. My wound here prevents it. Wound. It's 2-inch scratch. I was grazed by a bullet. Another 6 inches to the left, and bam! No more Denozo. Under the chin, too. One time done. Do it yourself. Fine. Just don't come to me looking for sympathy the next time you get shot. Okay, you did not get shot. I talked to Ziva. You cut it on a wooden box. Hey! There was a lot going on in that container. Nobody's exactly sure what happened. All I know is I was running for my life in a hail of gunfire.
Tony! I was so worried about you. You good, okay?
Gunshot.
McGee, why didn't you tell me?
Only a scratch.
Poor baby. Who's gonna drive you home? I am. Making him dinner tonight. What was that for? I'm glad you're not dead. Me too. So what are you making? Italian?
You cook Italian?
You're cooking rocks, Tony. What was the name of that dish you made last night at your party?
Chunks. Slow-cooked beef with potatoes and beans. Wasn't bad.
My name is Wilkerson. I've been abducted. Please help me. Ma'am. No, help me, please.
You know what I like about coming to work on a Sunday?
The relaxed dress code?
Actually, no. It offers us the unique chance to get a glimpse into the private lives of our coworkers.
Except, I have no interest in your life.
Now, me, I was playing football. It's American football. You, I'm guessing, yoga?
Why do you insist on calling it football when you don't use your feet?
No, hadn't thought of that. Well, we kick it sometimes. Listen to this. So anyway, right? It's first and goal. I'm about to snap the ball, and my butt starts to vibrate.
Oh, I've seen this on TV. There was a guy behind you.
No, it wasn't the quarterback. It was my phone.
So you keep it in your pants at all times?
Enough about me. Let me guess, Pilates?
Very good, Tony.
I am an investigator. It's kind of what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Thought you said you were doing Pilates.
Isn't Pilates one of your martial arts?
No, it's kind of like expensive stretching.
Well, then I guess I wasn't doing a Pilates. Do you mind giving me a hand with this?
Yes, I do. Whose blood is that?
Not mine. Where's McGee?
In trouble. I left messages on his home phone, cell, and BlackBerry. No answer.
Rule number 3.
Never be unreachable. When Gibbs finds out about this,
Find out what, DeNozo?
We got a possible abduction, boss. Call came in at 0903 Fairfax area code. Caller said her name was Wilkerson, and the line went dead. Ran a reverse lookup on the number. It came back belonging to a Navy Lieutenant Commander. Commander Wilkerson, stationed at Department of Navy, Washington, D.C. No one answers from her home phone or cell. She's currently on liberty, scheduled to be back at work tomorrow morning at 07. That's a nice suit. Didn't get married again, did you?
if you have more, DeNozo now would be a good time.
Yeah. Her cell wasn't GPS enabled, but the service provider narrowed the call location. To the radius, the 2.5 mile radius. Yeah, and they said they'd contact us if it's used again. We might be able to triangulate and get it fixed.
Where's McGee?
I don't know.
Sunday's a spiritual day in the country. Perhaps
Did you get Lieutenant Commander Wilkerson's home address?
I did.
Then why are you still here?
Are you waiting for an invitation,
Officer David?
Oh, so you really are getting married?
He means you're with me.
Oh, I knew that. Morning, men. on duty as ordered, sir.
Wrong hand up.
Sorry, sir.
Call came in from a woman claiming she was abducted. Abby, I need an acoustical analysis of the tape.
Permission to speak freely, sir.
You always speak freely, Abs.
I know, I just always wanted to say that. So where's my tape?
On the way to the lab.
And so, am I. If I finish quickly, maybe I could get back to Habitat for Humanity. I'm doing a bunch of wiring for them this weekend.
We'll see, Abby.
Thank you, sir.
Don't call me sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's clear she isn't home. What's her plan?
We use good old-fashioned American ingenuity.
Good plan. Except I'm not American Tony.
Well, lucky for you, I am. Start looking for the